Plans call for ADM to build a parking lot big enough for 90 vehicles and a loading dock right behind me at the site of the former Great Northern Elevator. In what can only be described as an unintentional most Buffalo story, because of course, Archer Daniels Midland wants to build a 350,000 square foot parking lot in which 90 vehicles can park, as well as a truck entrance and loading dock on the plot of land where the Great Northern Elevator once stood. Were you surprised by this?
Upset, but not surprised, for sure. We knew that a parking lot, I hate to say it, but it is a trend.
Bernice Radel is the executive director of Preservation Buffalo Niagara.
As you know, that we see our historic buildings torn down for parking lots a lot of the time.
The Great Northern Elevator was damaged in a windstorm back in December 2021. ADM immediately filed a demolition order with the city, but were sued by preservation groups so that the building could be saved. Ultimately, in late summer 2022, the legal challenges failed and ADM was allowed to begin demolition that September. That work was completed in May of last year.
You know, the thing about the Great Northern is if that was renovated, that would be a tax-paying thing, building, bringing thousands and thousands of dollars of tax revenue into the city of Buffalo. And now that it's torn down and it's a parking lot, go look see what do parking lots pay to our tax base. They pay a third of what a historic building often pays.
I asked soon-to-be, but not quite yet, acting Mayor Chris Scanlon about the proposed parking plan. He said now that plans have been submitted, a robust conversation can be had. But zooming out a little bit more, preservation groups are hoping a new administration will welcome collaboration when it comes to talking about saving Buffalo's historic buildings. What's your pledge to these groups who just want more conversation before buildings become a problem? They can either be saved or not get taken off the tax base.
Yeah, I would tell you this. When I first started on the council, the preservation, the idea of it, didn't hit home with me as much as it does now. Yeah. During my 12 years on the council, I've really done a 180 on it. And I think it's exceptionally important to have those conversations with the preservation community about the history of the city of Buffalo. It's really what it is. These buildings, they tell the history of the city of Buffalo. And so I would pledge them, and I hope that they know that I'm open to those conversations at any time.
The next planning board meeting is set for October 21st, and this item is on the agenda. Live and on your side in Buffalo, Nate Benson, Channel 2 News.